Well, originally, I put these bricks in. You and Jane helped me some.
Move the bricks here.
Put the bricks in, and the problem was the hillside kept encroaching, and it was always a little too narrow. So I decided to widen it. So in March and April, I dug all this out.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big pile of dirt down there, and there's a whole lot more down at the other end down there. And Eli helped me yes Friday. We went to Bruce Bauer,
Mm-hmm.
bought these two posts, had them cut this angle and the correct length, and he dug all the
Holes for the
dirt out
footings.
there.
There's water down there.
Yeah, well, that's coming from up there.
From there. Dan's
so
house.
we have an auger, and he augered out the holes. They're about a foot deep, and then we put the concrete in, and you pour water on the concrete.
Because you want the top to stay moist while it's hardening.
Whatever.
That's the point.
This is staying wet, and that's because of the drippage down there.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I've already done the first half.
So are you going to... There you go. You've got a tar paper moisture barrier.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this side's done. And since these only go a foot deep, I decided to hook up a strap to it. Keep them. And I also tilted them inward. They're tilted inward just a little bit.
Yeah.
And I came up with this end piece. These are 45-degree angles.
That's cool. That's a great project. Look at all that dirt, too.
Yeah, and then I've had to reset a lot of the bricks.
Mm-hmm.
These are all new bricks here. This is the old level, and these are all new.
It looks like you saved them. They look the same era.
Well, they are all from the same. We had them stored in the garage.
That's cool.
Yeah. So the one thing that we didn't get right on Friday,
Is the placement of this?
that one should be over
Another inch.
about 1.5 inches. Turns out, I can put a 2x4 right down there,
Yeah.
and everything will snug up just right.
The pressure treated one.
Yeah, I have some. So, Eli's going to come back next Friday, and we're going to go to Bruce Bauer again. And we have to buy this size wood, a 10-footer, cut it in half. So this is 5 feet, and that's 5 feet. And that can take care of any wiggles. So we have 2 of those, and then one 2x4 at the top.
Cool.
What was hard is you can't drill this way. There's not room for the drill. So I had to get real long drills or bolts and go all the way through this way. So the screws are actually about this long. Really
Lag
hard to get 'em
bolts.
in.
You use a...
They're not lag bolts. They're I'll show you one.
They use a socket on the end? Oh, no, they don't. I know what they are. They have a Torx bit, right? Oh, you didn't get Torx.
No.
Okay. Yep.
So see that goes.
So then you put a clamp on it while you're doing the screwing to make it stay really tight.
I'm gonna try to. My clamps wouldn't. I think I've got a clamp that'll work. I'm gonna try it.
Okay. I have about 5 that will do it. You could have told me to bring them down.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so then a lot of these I've had to take up, and I've relaid them, but I haven't put the sand in between.
Mm-hmm.
This one's not right. We did that one. This one tilts upward. We're gonna have to take all this out, fix those. And there's 3 kinds of sand. There's a rough, gravelly sand,
Hmm?
and then there's what's called leveling sand, which is they're about 1/8 of an inch or so in diameter, rough corners, and you put that in, and it just compacts and stays nice. And then for in between, you use a real fine sand. You just pour it in, and it just fills all the crevices.
Mm-hmm. Great project
Yeah.
for working with Eli.
So, it's funny. I was going to give him some money. I took him home. And Jesus, oh no. You don't get to pay him. I said, why not? He said, he's being punished. Apparently, Eli and Catherine got caught playing with matches. That's all I know.
That's funny.
And Adam snitched on him. So Catherine got I don't know what her punishment was, but she's punished. And Eli's been told he has to do this work for me. So I told him it'd be a bonus when it's done.